Well, good morning, good day, my unstoppable friend. I hope you're having a great day today. If you're not, I hope you will. And I want you to plan on having a good rest of the day. If you'll plan it, you'll get it. If you'll sow it, you'll reap it. If you'll put out the good, you'll get the good back. It'll come back like an echo. there's a passage in the Psalms where the psalmist said, today is the day which the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. There's a guy with a positive attitude. Here's a guy who got up and he looked around and he said, man, today is going to be a great day. He might not have known anything that was going on. He might have not have known what was going to happen. He might not have known all the things that he was going to face that day. But he said, whatever comes today, I'm going to handle it. It's going to be good. I'm going to have a great day. I will rejoice. There it is. Positive thinking in the Bible. And again, we read books. I got all kinds of books. I got all kinds of, I've been collecting books and I show you this office sometime, but I got books everywhere in this office. I have a book that's hollow and it has money in it. And it's a wooden book, and that's where I keep my money. The problem is my wife, she who must be obeyed, knows where the book is. But we got all these books, all these self-help books and all these different things. But really, truth comes from the Bible. If it's true, it's in the Bible. If it's true, there's a basis for it in the Bible. I talked to you a few days ago about the implantable chip, what is it, RFID chip that they're implanting in animals now, and they want to implant them in kids, and they're going to implant them in people during the tribulation period. So, if it's true, it has its basis in the Bible. And a lot of times the really strict fundamental type people that, nothing against them, that fundamental, believe the basics of the Bible, everything there, and I believe everything there, but they're against certain things. I was in a group for a long time, for years. I could tell you all the things I was against. I could tell you all the things that, some churches are so strict that you get kicked out if you part your hair on the wrong side. That's how bad it can be sometimes, but there's a positive aspect to life. And I want to focus on the positive aspect of life. And when he says, today is the day which the Lord hath made, I will rejoice. That's an affirmation. That's a positive statement. That's a statement that says, I am going to enjoy today. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what kind of giants I'm going to face. I don't know what's going to come along. I don't know what's going to transpire in this day, but I'm going to enjoy it as long as I've got life. And so he made the choice to do that. This is a day which the Lord has made. I'm going to live life on purpose. I am going to take control of my day. I say so often, the story of your life is going to be written. Why don't you hold the pen? Why don't you take charge of your life? Why don't you take control of your life and write the story of your life a day at a time? And we face a lot of enemies. We face troubles. We face trials. And sometimes we don't know what we're going to face. There's a story about a little shepherd boy in the Bible, and he was the youngest of 8 sons, and he just kind of, he kind of did what his dad told him to do. He was a good fella, but he was kind of shunned. He was kind of his family didn't think a lot of him. He was the youngest of 8 boys, and he was sent out to keep the sheep, and they just I know they forgot about him. I know they didn't think a lot about him, because there was a time when the Lord told Samuel, Samuel, go down to Jesse's house, and Jesse has some sons, and one of his sons is going to be the next king of Israel. And so Samuel took his vial of oil, and he went down there, and he going to anoint the king. And so he goes down there and goes in. Jesse says, tells Jesse, he says, one of you boys are going to be king. The Lord sent me down here, and so I want you to bring your boys in. So, Jesse's, he thinking, man, it's going to be my oldest boy. It's got to be that fine boy. Chip off the old block he is. I'm telling you what, he's going to be the one. And so he brought Eliab in, and the Lord said, that ain't him. And so Samuel said, well, that ain't him. Bring them. Well, you got another one? Yeah, bring him on in here. And so he brought the next one in. He brought all 7 of his boys in, and he said, well, there they are. Got to be one of them, right? And he said, nope. It's not one of these. He said, are these all your kids? And he said, oh man, I got a boy. I forgot about old David. Wouldn't you like to be the one that he forgot about? Wouldn't you like to be the kid that your parents forgot was there? Like they forgot you and went on vacation and you lost and alone, home alone. There you are. Well, he sent for David, and David came in, and the Lord said, Samuel, that's the one. So God anointed him. God chose David, and then David went back and was keeping the sheep. And in the course of keeping the sheep, he killed a lion and he killed a bear, and then he was there doing his job, and war broke out between Israel and the Philistines. The war was always breaking out between Israel and the Philistines, and so the older boys went off to war, but the younger boys stayed home, and David was one of the ones who didn't go to war. And he might have been the only one, I'm not sure, but the older brothers went, and David didn't go because he wasn't old enough. Well, Daddy sent him down to check on the boys, and David went down there. Now, David had just been faithful, just day by day, just doing his job, just day by day, doing his job, day by day, being faithful. In the mundane, doing the regular old stuff. And, you get up in the morning and you face the day and you try to seize the day, but it don't want to be seized. Just about the time you think you're going to make ends meet, somebody moves one of the ends. I've been there, had an apple out of that bag, say amen right there. But you keep plodding along. You keep fighting this thing called life. You keep investing in this thing called life. You keep enjoying this thing called life. You just be faithful day by day. And life has its ups and downs. We want to live on the mountaintop. We want to live on the mountain. It's great to be on the mountain. I'm going to climb up on the mountain when I can. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to say a haka. I'm going to do what I can do. I'm going to make myself happy. I'm going to pull myself up out of the pit. And I'm going to say, hey, today's going to be a good day. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to take place. I don't know where it's going to go, what it's going to do, what it's going to be. But I'm going to have a good day today. It's going to be good. Going to be good all over. There may be some trouble that comes, though. Nobody likes to go through the valley. The Bible said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. The Lord's going to be with you in the valley. But we know He's with us on the mountaintop. We know when we're having a great day and things are going great, we know He's there on the mountaintop. But sometimes we get down in the valley and we have to walk by faith. You got a mountain over here and you got a mountain over here. Well, if you're going to go from this mountain to this mountain, you know what you're going to have to go through? You got to go through the valley. There's always a valley between the mountains. And so if you want to, you look at your life, you say, boy, I've got this great thing happening in my life. My life is good right now. Things are good today. Man, everything's great. Everything's lovely. And the goose hangs high. I am so happy, but I want to go to that mountain. Well, you know what's between this mountain and that mountain? It's the valley. And when David went to see his brothers, now, David was just being faithful, just doing the thing that he is made to do. He is being a shepherd. But there came a point in his life where he had to make a transition. He had to change from what he had been doing to what he was meant to do. And that happened in the valley. You see, David goes to see his brothers, and he goes to visit with them, and take them some victuals and take them some food, and just say, hello fellas, I want to encourage you, I want to be a cheerleader for you. David was a cheerleader. When he got out, he hollered, he said, oh boy, I'm going to see the battle. He was a cheerleader. One of my favorite cheers is U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. You ugly. So maybe that was what David was going to cheer, or maybe it was rah rah ree, kick him in the knee, rah rah rass, kick him in the other knee. Motorboat, putt. We got a team that'll beat your team. Whatever it was, David goes to his brothers, and while he's there, a giant comes out. And the children of Israel were on one side of the valley, and the Philistines were on the other side of the valley, and Goliath comes out, and he starts taunting Israel and making fun of their God. But my point is this: giants operate best in the valley. Giants don't operate on the mountain. The enemy comes in the valley when you're down. It's not the great days when everything's going wonderful that you want to quit. It's the bad days when everything is bad that you want to quit. I don't know what your habit is. I don't know what your obstacle is. I don't know what your difficulty is, but we've all got a valley. And you have to go through the valley to get to the next mountaintop. You've got to fight the battle in the valley. And you see, when you're in the valley, that's when it's darkest. The sun doesn't hit down there very well, doesn't hit down there all the time, doesn't get down there very much, but you're in the valley, and it's lonely in the valley. David went out to fight Goliath by himself. You know, I can encourage you, and I can tell you, man, it's going to be great, it's going to be good. I can rah-rah-ree for you, you know, and I can cheer for you, and I can try to encourage you. But the battle in the valley is a lonely battle. It's a battle that you have to fight by yourself. And you can fight it by yourself. You can fight it with the Lord. But I mean, even with the Lord, it's you and the Lord against that addiction. It's you and the Lord against that difficulty. It's you and the Lord against that setback. And you have to fight the battle. But you know, when David won that victory, he went out and fought Goliath, and he won that victory. The nation of Israel got the victory. And so there are people who are depending on you to get the victory so they can have the victory. A lot of times we go through things and we fight battles and we go through dark times and we look back at them and we wouldn't necessarily want to do it again. We wouldn't want to suffer through it again, but we've got that trophy. You know, David took Goliath's head and he took it home with him. You know, he took it back to Jerusalem with him. He said, man, I got a trophy. And then maybe in that trophy room was a lion's mane and the bear's claw. But see, you've got trophies. And a lot of times trophies are disguised as scars. Things that you've been through, heartaches and pain that's come in your life, but you made it through. And you may face something today, but you're going to make it through. You know, you may face something today that seems insurmountable. That's not an obstacle. That's an opportunity for victory. I mean, for you to get to victory, you can have just don't quit. You know, we get knocked down, we get right back up. We get knocked down, we get right back up. And I don't want to be the one that's, you know, like saying, there's a fellow was a boxer. He got out there in the ring and he was just let's say he was pugilistically challenged. He just wasn't quite up to the task before him. And the other guy was just beating the fire out of him, just beating the crap out of him. He'd get out there and he'd fight, and that guy'd knock him down, and the bell would ring, and he'd drag back to his corner, and his coach was over, and he's going, man, you're giving him a great time. Man, you are whipping his butt. Man, you are tearing him up. You get out there and do it again. You're doing a great job. And he'd get out there, and he'd get the tar knocked out of him again, and he'd go back to the corner, just barely make it back to the corner. He said, oh, you're doing great, man. You're laying a lot of good blows on him, man. You're doing good. You're doing a great job. And he'd send him back out there. He could barely go out there. He could barely come back. He comes back and the guy said, well, you're giving him the devil, man. You are just giving him down the banks. You're whipping his butt. And then the guy looked at him and said, well, you need to keep an eye on that referee because somebody's beating the crap out of me out there. Well, I'm not here to tell you that you're not going to have some tough times. I'm not here to, I'm not one of these, just positive thinking just at the expense of reality. You got the positive attitude, the optimist, and you got the realist, and then you got the pessimist. And we say, well, I'm a realist. Well, I want to be optimistic. I want you to be optimistic. I want you to realize that today is the day which the Lord hath made. I will rejoice. I'm going to face today in victory. I'm going to look for the victory. I'm going to look for the pony. I'm going to find the pony. There's got to be a pony around here somewhere. There's so much horse manure in my life. There has got to be a pony in my life somewhere. And it's there. I just urge you, I just challenge you, stay faithful, keep on keeping on, and look for the pony. It's there. Look for the good things. They're there. Look for the places of victory. Well, preacher, you just don't understand. I'm in a valley. Yeah, there may be a giant in that valley, but you can overcome if you'll persist. Stay faithful. Keep doing what's right. Do the next right thing. Keep on keeping on, and you'll have a great life. You'll get to victory, and you'll end up on the next mountaintop. You may be going through the valley now, but at the mountaintops ahead. Just keep your eyes on the prize, and you can do it. Well, friend, this is Steve Andrews from the Meadow Drive Baptist Church here in Huntsville. It's 1000 Meadow Drive, Huntsville, Alabama, 35816. That's 1000 Meadow Drive, Huntsville, Alabama, 35816. If you get a blessing out of the broadcast, or you got a question, anything I can do to help you, I'll be glad to try to answer any questions or anything. Love to be able to try to help you if I can. We have a food pantry at the church, and we'll help you there if we can. Anything we can do. My cell number is 256-337-0663. That's 256-337-0663. My broadcast has been sort of a learning curve for me. I'm in the process of getting a program where I can put some graphics on here and hopefully spice up the videos a little bit and give you some more information. But I want to thank you for watching. We call this the Unstoppables. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I have spent my life fighting depression. I spent my life up and down, mostly down. I'd get down and I'd just get depressed for no reason. There's no reason to be depressed. What are you depressed about? I don't know. What's wrong with you? I don't know. It's just something that happens, something that comes. I didn't have as bad as others, and maybe I had it better than a lot, but I don't want you to be depressed. I want to encourage you. I want you to have a great day. It's a great day. It's going to be great. I mean, say something nice to somebody today. Say something nice. Put out a good word. Be nice. Be friendly. Sow a little happiness. What is the song? I ain't even going to try to sing it. Try a little kindness and you'll overcome the blindness. Sow the good things and you'll reap the good things. If you'll take hold of the day, take charge of the day, do what's right, it'll all come back to you. Whatever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. If I can help you, give me a call. It's the Unstoppables broadcast. And my cell number again is 256-337-0663. Today is the day which the Lord hath made. You can rejoice and be happy in it. You can have a good day. Say amen right there. Amen.